Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Freeman, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance, and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
And a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished.
Shortstop,
right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that one hammered. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He sends it out of here. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Michael Toglia. Splits the plate. 0-1. And that one is inside, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound today, Germán Márquez.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's your strike. 95 of that one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that one upstairs, ball one. And that one wrapped foul. Not even close there. Ball two. Betts on at first. Nobody out. And there's the strike. Off the mark there. And the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Good feed. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He was late there. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. This one popped up right side. Tolia under it. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Went with the sweeper, outside. But it misses. Next offering is fouled back. That just misses, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
And that's ball 4.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Thairo Estrada in the box now. No balls and a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. First pitch just misses. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Edman going after it and makes the grab. And that is that. The Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And a foul ball. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Max Muncy. Big time power. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Andy Pajes stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
That's outside. 2-0. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses. 3-0. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 8th.
First and second, 1 out. And now here's the veteran DH, Michael Conforto. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bouchard sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Jacob Stallings now.
Jacob Stallings.
Swinging a foul straight back. Stallings, 35 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to third, Muncy. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Britton Doyle.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And now the 0-1. That one hammered center field. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Just missed. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one pushed foul. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel
2 down,
Tovar.
bases empty. Next to hit, Ezekiel Tovar. He's already homered here in this one. And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in
Leading
LA,
off
set
for
for
the
the bottom of the
Dodgers.
3rd. Stepping in,
Shortstop,
the sluggy
Mookie
shortstop, Mookie
Betts.
Betts. The wind of the pitch. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tommy Edman at the plate, struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ball.
Betts at second with nobody out. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's a 1-run game.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Marquez over to first. Ball
Count
1, no
1-0.
strikes. Looked like it was a little bit up. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-2.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Base is empty, one away. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here's Muncy to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Up the middle, Tovar. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. That is the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Michael Toglia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Here's Bryant now. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder
Just kept
Nolan
it simple.
Jones.
Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Nolan Jones. Walked his first time. That one missed.
No strike.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And there's a foul ball. Up and in, and a count now even up. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing, and he breaks his back. Nice grab. So one left for Colorado, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the fourth,
Leading
and
off
now
for the
Andy
Dodgers,
Pages.
right fielder Andy Pages.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now batting, designated
Michael Conforto
hitter,
will climb in.
Michael
Flied to right
Conforto.
his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Out to short, Tovar. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're up 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Sean Bouchard. Ohtani back to work. in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jacob Stallings. First time up, he grounded to third.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. That's back. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Everything came together for him. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
So the lineup flips over. Brenton Doyle digs in now. Ball one there. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Edman. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Stallings at second with 2 down. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Man on second, 2 down. Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw. That's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1. They're down 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
McMahon fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2.
Leading off for
So digging
Colorado,
in, Ezekiel Tovar. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. Yeah, there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Dodgers up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Inside, 2-1. Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's outside at his ball 4, and he's on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Hitter, Chris Bryant.
1 gone, runner at first. Chris Bryant, the next to hit. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Late Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Scott also getting ready. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
And delivers outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, brings it in. 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Nolan Jones.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Jones, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that's the third out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game now. Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game.
Hernandez.
Get another one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting loose out there. Gilbreth getting cranked up as well. And another ball. That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And here's a 3-2. Liner, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He is singled and he is flied to left. Right through there for a strike. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That was the emergency hack right there.
That's right, LA.
Hit on the ground to short. Tovar on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back.
Dodgers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
49.
Lake Trinan.
Well,
Blake
the best relievers
Trinan.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight
Leading
lead
off for
late in the ball
Colorado,
game.
second baseman
Some of them are just
Tyrone
wired
Estrada.
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Estrada in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Rolls across the diamond, and Estrada is out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And here is Sean Bouchard. That's too low. And that is ball one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So in now for Colorado, Jacob Stallings.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely. Back to the top of the order, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Outside low, ball one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And another ball.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next offering is downstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Lake Trinan won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Pitching
for the
change
Dodgers.
here, Tanner Scott.
Number 66.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Tanner
filthy, man. And
Scott.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Scott Alexander.
Now pitching
Just
for
trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a
Number
bullpen
52.
can give their players a chance
Scott
to fight back into the
Alexander.
game.
Well, one-run
Leading
game.
off for the
Andy
Dodgers,
Pajes getting ready to
right
hit.
fielder,
Here he is in
Andy
a spot
Pajes.
where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. That misses the zone, and a full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying
Now
off a
batting,
3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that
Michael
walk.
Conforto.
Man at first, nobody out. And here is Michael Conforto. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect,
Up
and
next,
halfway to
for
the
the
plate,
Dodgers,
you know you've
second
committed, and
baseman,
you know you're going to have no
Hassan
chance of
Kim.
touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Kim in the box again, takes a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tovar on his way over. He's got it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
Now
We all know
batting,
those can be a little
shortstop,
tricky, especially if the wind's
Mookie
swirling
Betts.
around out there.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
To the right side, Estrada. Handles, throws to first, and Betts is set down. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. Back here at Dodger
Leading off
Stadium,
for
ready to
Colorado,
begin the 8th.
shortstop,
Here's the
Ezekiel
shortstop at the
Tovar.
plate, Ezekiel Tovar. outside, and it's 1-0.
Nope.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Stepping in, Michael Tolia. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tap foul at the plate.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Next pitch is outside. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Tovar leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. So the tying run at second. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Nolan Jones now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Back
Colorado.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
54.
8th. Seth Halverson.
Seth Halverson.
Digging in is the switch
Leading
hitting
off for
outfielder,
the
Tommy
Dodgers,
Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Not close with that one, and the count is even 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly
Now
strike
batting,
3.
First baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Doyle gets under it, corrals it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kirby Yates.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So now the pinch hitter, Kyle Farmer.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing and a foul out of play. Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. On to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Sean Bouchard will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Out to short. Bats up with it. To first. And a couple of quick outs.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Rockies down to their last out. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Fastball is outside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
That's ball 2.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Spits the plate, and the count is 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The Rockies down to their final strike.
also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Doyle can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Up the middle, Kim, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.